guess I'm just a lucky guy.
Have you always been an unlucky guy?
No, so I guess I am just a lucky guy.
Okay. So I'm hearing that you think that you're unlucky.
No, actually, lucky. Let me explain. My wife and I, we have been married for 10 years. And I guess it was my fault for telling her, but from the get-go, I told her her mother was pretty good looking. Maybe fault number one.
I'd say.
Yeah. And then fast forward throughout the years. Unfortunately, my father-in-law passed away 3 years ago. Really, really great guy.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, about a year ago or so, we were at my mother-in-law's house. It was during the holidays, and I remember it had started snowing really bad, and she offered us, she offered us to stay overnight, so, we agreed to that. And, I'm just like anybody else, I'm just have to get up in the middle of the night and go use the restroom. And I did. As I went to the restroom and I saw there was, the door was closed and there was light underneath, so I waited, and I knew it wasn't my wife because, she was in the room. And the door opened and it was my mother-in-law, sort of exposing herself. I'm just a God-given, simple person. I took it all in, I saw it. And before I had a chance to do anything, she kind of came at me, and my wife comes out the door and sees that, and she turns around and says, "Get off of me." So yeah, it all started from there. And ever since then, she's had this notion in her head that I initiated something with my mother-in-law when I actually didn't. I'm pretty sure my comment 10 years ago didn't help any, but putting that aside for a second. Yeah, so it's getting to the point basically where what's bothering me is that we can't go anywhere without me maybe catching a glimpse of the opposite sex without her getting in my face. What are you looking at? Do you like that better than me? Man. I love my wife. I mean, that's I wouldn't still be with her if I didn't, but that's really getting on my nerves. And we've been fighting a lot lately, and last Friday I just finally packed a couple of things and I had to leave the house for a little bit. I guess I'm here, so I'm trying to figure out how I can get past this. I want to deal with her. I don't like her nagging. I will probably continue looking here or there. I'm not going to act on it, but she needs to back away from me. You know what? I'm thinking, it sounds like she has a problem, not me.
I was going to say, it sounds like you are a unwitting victim here.
I believe I am a victim. Yes, I am. Victim of circumstances. Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I wish she was here to hear you say that right now.
Well, I'm also hearing that your wife has very valid concerns. There was a situation that happened in that hallway. That is a concern.
It wasn't my fault.
Clearly. Now, your wife definitely has cause for suspicion. That is a very suspicious situation. Your mother-in-law lied and said, "Get away from me," but you had made a comment 10 years or so earlier about the attractiveness of your mother-in-law. So, can we agree that your wife does have cause?
I guess when you put it that way, I guess if I was to put myself in her shoes, I would be a little jumpy as well.
Well, we all would. Now, you and I both know the truth of the situation. It seems like your wife doesn't know the truth. Your wife has heard two stories. And the mother-in-law has her own situation.
I would say, yeah.
So, it seems to me that when you are packing your bags and leaving or getting upset at your wife for nagging, you're not necessarily you're attacking the wrong person, I think. What I think would help is you and your wife getting on the same page and talking about the situation with this clearly, your mother-in-law made the wrong call here. There's 3 people involved. If one person behaved poorly, I would say it was your mother-in-law for coming on to you, getting caught, and then sort of blaming you. I don't think that that's good at all.
Not at all. And yet she's not here.
I think we would benefit from your wife coming in, and I will of course give each of you your chance to speak in maybe a way that you haven't been able to before. I will act as moderator between this, and hopefully we can get to a point where we can get all 3 of you in here and settle this once and for all, respectfully, as 3 adults.
Yeah, because I think that a small part of the, not maybe a small, part of the problem is that at this point she's not really hearing it from anyone. And it's just, she needs to shut her mouth for a second, and I'm figuring you're the guy that would, in his own way, tell her that and allow me to talk. Because I feel like she has not heard me out. Her mouth will not close. I'm tired of that open mouth of hers.
I'm hearing that you're tired of your wife's open mouth.
Yeah.
Maybe she's too busy talking because she doesn't want to hear what she thinks you're going to say.
Let's start there.
Um,
Okay.
Thank you.
I want you to comment.